Hi, hello, dear students. How are you? I hope so. You are doing great. This is Lakshmi. Welcome to my channel, Maths Super Tips and Tricks. In the channel, I'm going to teach the various levels of examinations, especially objective type regarding the maths with amazing super tips and tricks I'm using. In objective type of examination, competitive level of examinations, time is important. You have to focus the more number of questions within short time, that you have to focus the other subjects also. So that is only possible, especially maths. There is a huge syllabus, that is you can focus easily when you know the super tips and tricks. Especially in today's video, I'm going to teach the sequences series previous JEE Mains 2020. So on this topic already I did the previous JEE Mains 2019, and also two lectures. Entire topic syllabus is covered on two lectures, one and two. Whose links are there in the description. If you not yet watched, you can watch those videos. Those are mostly helpful to you. Now I'm going to teach what I'm going to teach in today's video. A sequences and series previous JEE Mains 2020. JEE Mains exams are conducted in two sessions. So in the 2020 is conducted in January as well as September. Both sections I am covering in this video. All models I'm going to cover. If you have any doubt regarding those solutions, you can put a comment, definitely rectify your doubts. Now without delay, let's get start. This is a question number 1. If the sum of the first 40 terms of the series, so and so series is given, and also sum of the first 40 terms is given as 1 or 2m, then we can find out this m value. So how many terms are there totally? So many terms are given, but you have to find out up to 40 terms of this series is also given as 1 or 2m. From that we can find out unknown value m. We can observe that what is a given series. If you observe that given series 3, 4, 8, 9, the difference, if you see the difference, 4 minus 3 is a 1, 8 minus 4 is not 1, means it's not a AP series. If you want to check the GP or not, 4 by 3 not equals to 8 by 4. So this is not a GP series also. Okay, by observing the direct series is neither AP nor GP, etc. So I'm using one arrangement, that is I'm separating the alternate terms. What is happening, we'll see now. What is first term 3, then third term 8, then fifth term 13. If you take as one set, how many terms we want? Up to 40 terms. By separation of one set is, in this one there are the 20 terms, right? Now one more set with 4 for second term, fourth term 9, and then sixth term 14, plus up to here also there are the 20 terms, right? What I did here, first I rewrite the terms as alternated terms as a one set. Means totally given 40 terms I have taken as two sets, like 3, 8, 13, 20, up to 20 terms. Remaining 4, 9, 14 up to 20 terms. Why I have written like this? Can you guess? Yes. So if you write like this, then easily you can recognize each set is in the AP series. What is the first set? 8, 3, 8, 13, etc. Difference of 8 and 3, 5. 8, 13 and 8 is also 5. It is clearly AP series with the common difference 5, right? Same way we can observe the second set. Difference of 4 and 9 and 4, 5. 14 and 9, 5. Means this is also AP series. Accidentally this common difference is also 5. These two are known series. Now we can find out this sum easily. What is sum of n terms in AP? We can watch those videos, are given clearly everything in those videos, right? That is n by 2 of 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is a sum of n terms in AP. Here there are the 20 terms, here also there are the 20 terms. S 20 means 20 by 2 plus 2a. A is a first term from the first series. A is a 3 plus n minus 1. 20 minus 1 is 19 into d. Common difference what you got? 5, right? This bracket I'm closing, right? Now next one, same method. 20 terms here also 20 by 2. 2a. A is here 4, not 3. Because this is another series. Plus n minus 1 is 20 minus 1 is 19 into d. Here also common difference 5 only. This resultant value given as 102m. Right? Is given as 102m. Now we can observe that I am using the implies better. 20 by 2 is 10. 2 into 3 6 plus 19 5 is 95 plus 20 by 2 is 10. 2 4 is 8. 2 4 is 8 plus 95 is a 102m. Right? Next. 10 into 6 plus 91 is 101 plus 10 into 8 plus 91 is 103 is a 102m. Right? You know 101 tens is 1010 like 1010. Right? Next plus 103 into 10 is 1030 is a 102m. Right? What is sum of the left side? 1010 plus 1030 is 2040. 2040 is equals to 102m. Right? 2040 we can add 102 into 20. Here already 102m is given. Therefore, in place of m, what is there? M is clearly 20. What you got m value is 20. According to the options, which option is correct one? It is clearly first option. Clear? Here what I did, by observing the direct series is neither AP nor GP and so on, we can rewrite the terms first term, third term, fifth term as one set, and second term, fourth term, sixth term, etc. as another set. Total 4 terms I separated as 2 sets. Each set contains 20 terms. If you write like this, easily can recognize those 2 sets form an AP series, that is known series. Easily can find out its summation. That's it. Clear? Right. Now we can come to the question number 2. What is given here? The sum of the value sigma of so and so terms is product is given. To find out this sigma means summation. We can expand the terms under the summation. What are there? First we can expand first 2 terms, n into n plus 1 is n square plus n with 2 n plus 1. Right? Again expand it. Sigma of n is varies from 1 to 7. It's not to 1 n. 1 to 7 is the question. Right? N is equal 1 to 7. Again by expansion of these two brackets, 2n into n square 2n cube plus 2n square plus n square is 3n square plus n into 1 is n. Right? Now you can make the separation of 3 terms with the sigma. That is first term 2n cube. Okay, like 2n cube? Yes. 2 you can take outside, 2 into n cube where n is varies from 1 to 7 plus second term you can write 3 into sigma n square. Here sigma n cube, here sigma n square. N is equal varies from 1 to 7 plus sigma n. N is varies from 1 to 7. We have to collect what is the sum of the first n natural numbers, sum of the cubes of first n natural numbers, sum of the squares of first n natural numbers. Those 3 are very important. That is simply we can add sigma n is sum of first n natural numbers is n of n plus 1 by 2. What is sigma n square? S. N of n plus 1 of 2n plus 1 by 6. Sigma n cube we can add n square of n plus 1 whole square by 4. These 3 are very important. Wherever we need, there we have to apply. Here easily have to apply. In the first term, in place of n sigma n cube, we can use this is, but in place of n what is there? 7 means what it is 7 square into 7 plus 1 8 square by 4 is the first term, right? Second term 3 of sigma n square you can use this is. In this one in place of n if we replace 7 plus 1 8, 7 to 14 plus 1 15 by 6, right? Next sigma n this is. In place of n we can take 7 into 8 by 2, right? Now this is 2 into cancel here, 7 square into 8 square by 2 we can get first term. Second term also 3, 2, 6, 7, 8, 15 by 2. Third term 7 into 8 by 2. How can I take the simplification? Even though in the calculation part also you have to spend the minimum time, we have to get the quick solution. For that you have to take maybe common like that. Among these three terms by the expansion of 7 square and 8 square and so on, it takes the too much time. Instead of that one, what I'm going to do, I'm taking the, shall I remove this is? Yes. We can observe that among these three terms, 7 into 8 by 2 is common, right? 7 into 8 by 2 is common. Now what is left over here? 7 into 8 is left over in the first term, plus second term 15 is left over, third term 1, right? What I have taken for easiness purpose, 7 into 8 is taken out. Then in first term 7 into 8, second term 15, third term 1 is left over. Now this is cancelled 4 times, 7 4 is 28 here. Next year 56, 8 7s plus 16, 15 plus 1, 16. This is a 28 times of 72. Yes, we got the 28 into 72. This is have taken only this part, n of n plus 1 of tn plus 1 only have taken. But additionally what is there? All divided by 4 is there. Means what? To get the complete sum we have to divide it by 4. 4 into 7. 4 7s 28. 7 72. 7 2s 14. 4 0. 7 7 49. 7 2s 14. 4 1. 7 7 is 49 plus 1 50. This is a 504. This is our required solution for the question number 2. This is given as a numerically valued based question. Is it clear? Now I can come forward some more questions, right? Let's see the question number 3. What is given here? Also sum of the so and so is asking. Sigma under sigma, what is there? 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to plus k. Means what? Indirectly summation of sum of first k natural numbers, where k is varies from 1 to 20. What I given 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n is I have given as sigma n is what? N of n plus 1 by 2. In place of n there is k, means we can write this as sigma k is equals to 1 to 20 as it is. This is a summation I am writing, k of k plus 1 by 2. Just like sigma k. Sigma n formula given to you, this is sigma k, right? Sigma k is k of k plus 1 by 2. Now to find out this sigma summation, we can take 1 by 2 is outside and sigma expand the these two terms, k into k square plus k. K is varies from 1 to 20, right? Again separate the two summations. 1 by 2 times of first summation is sigma k square, k is equals to 1 to 20 plus sigma k, here also k is equals to 1 to 20, right? Already I have given those results. Sigma k square is sigma n square form, that is n of, in place of n there is k of k plus 1 into 2k plus 1 by 6, right? Plus sigma k of k plus 1 by 2. What is the k actually? Put k is equals to 20. Because he has given that summation 1 to k. Last value of k is 20. In place of k we can write 20. This is clearly 1 by 2 times of 20. 20 plus 1 21. 2 20 is 40. 40 plus 1 41 by 6 plus this is k 20. 20 into 21 by 2. Right? Same way what I did for the previous question, simple calculation. We can take the common here. Which terms are common? 20, 21 with 2 is common. That is I am doing here. 1 by 2 is as it is here outside. Take the 20 into 21 by 2 is common for easy calculation purpose. Plus 20, 21 by 2 is taken out. What is left over here? 41 by 3 plus here only 1 is left over, right? Now here 2 into 2 4, 4 5 is 20, 5 into 21 comes here. Now here 40 plus, but take the LCM 3, 41. 41 plus 3 is 44. 44 by 3, right? Again 3 cancel in 21, 7 times. 5 into 7 of 44, right? All these calculations you can do easy way. Additions, multiplications, be thorough because those are plays major roles in the calculation, right? 4, 5, 7, 35. 35 into 44. We can calculate what is 35 into 44 value. 35 44s. Okay, 4 5 is 20, 0 2, 4 3 is 12, 12 to 14, 0 4 1, right? 1540 means for 1540 we can get 1540. Here given numerically valued based question, I can how can you represent it in decimal notation? You have to represent. Okay, 1540. That's it. Really simple. Very, very simple. Just you have to concentrate summation of first k natural numbers, then again summation expansion. Sum of first k square, here sum of first k natural numbers. That's it, right? So now I can come to the question number 4. Shall I? The question number 4, what is asking? Is asking the product. One of the product is given. You can simplify this product. I have given the options also. In this product, we can observe that what is first term? 2 power 1 by 4. We can make the simplification to reduce into known series. Here, what I am taking the simplification? First term as it is 2 power 1 by 4. Second term, what is there? 4 power 1 by 16. 4 we can add 2 square. 2 square whole power 1 by 16. Is it clear? Next, can you guess the next term? Yes. Next 8 we can add 2 cube whole power 1 by 32. Same way 2 power 4 whole power 1 by 128. Right? Next. Again first term is as it is 2 power 1 by 4. Second term 2 power 2 into 1 by 16. 2 by 16 means 1 by 8. Again 2 power 3 by 32 is 1 by 16. 1 by 3. Next 2 power 4 3 is 1 by 4 3 is 12 4 2s, right? This is 1 by 64. 48 this is. Question 48. This is 48. Okay, 3 by 48 is 1 by 16. Like this we can get the product. In all these 4 terms up to infinity. Base is the 2 same. One of the result in the from the algebraic property. What is that? Algebraic property, what is that? A power m into a power n is a power of m plus n. Here there are the 4 terms up to infinity are there. We can take the base as 2 power 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16 plus 1 by 32 plus up to infinity. What you can observe this summation? This summation is clearly GP series. How you know this is GP series? Because of 1 by 8 by 1 by 2 common ratio. 1 by 8 by 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. 1 by 16 by 1 by 8 is also 1 by 2. This is clearly GP series up to infinity. What is S infinity GP? Yes, A by 1 minus R. All these tips and tricks have given the previous lectures. If you not yet watched those videos, please watch them. Then only can follow this lecture easily. S infinity A by 1 minus R. A is here. 2 is as it is power A 1 by 4 by 1 minus R is 1 by 2. That's 2 power of 1 by 4 by 1 by 2 is 1 by 4 by 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 only. Therefore, the resultant product is 2 power 1 by 2. It's a very simple question. There is no difficult at all. We have to reduce into known series of GP. That's it. Okay. So, what is the option? It's clearly first option. Right? Question number 5. What is given? If summation of so and so is given as alpha minus 220 beta. This is 220 beta. Then is asking the unknown values alpha, beta. Given summation is what you have to recognize. This is up to how many terms are also there you have to recognize. We can observe that in this given summation, except the first term 1, remaining brackets follows a particular pattern. Remaining brackets, already all those are mentioned in the brackets, follows a particular pattern. What is the pattern? We can look at first. What is the first term? First bracket 1 minus square of one even natural number, first even natural number into one odd number, plus 1 minus square of next even number. What is the next even number after 2? 4 into next odd number after 1, 3. Same way, next bracket 1 minus after 4 there is next odd number is 6. It's square, 6 square into next odd number 3 after 5. Like this is given up to 1 minus 20 square means what? Even number 20 with square into 19 odd number. So we can observe that all these brackets follows a particular pattern. So what is that? I have explained to you. Now we can recognize how many terms are there. We can observe that here 1, 3, 5 up to 19. 1 to 20, there are how many odd numbers? Yes, exactly 10 odd numbers, 10 even numbers. Means for these brackets there are 10 brackets. Means what? There are 10 terms, all these brackets except the first one. We can concentrate additionally first one after the taking the nth term of this bracket. Okay, all these brackets follows particular pattern. I said, what is that pattern? What is general term? From that we can find out first. In general term means nth term we can find out, and nth term we can take in a sigma. It becomes a summation. In place of n we can take finally 10 for easiness purpose. So what is this is follows all these brackets. First term is 1. No need to worry about the 1. But second term 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, up to so on. 2, 4, 6 is follows the even numbers. What is general even number? 2n with the square is there. What is nth term of this is? Tn is 2n square, right? Similarly, next 1, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, etc. odd numbers. What is a general odd number? Starting with 1 to n minus 1. So what is the nth term of these 1, 3, 5 is 2n minus 1. This is a product of first one into second one, and 1 minus is also there. What is the nth term of given series now? Can you guess? This one I am taking as it is 1 plus 1 minus 2n whole square. In place of 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, you can write 2n whole square into, in place of 1, 3, 5, you can rewrite 2n minus 1. This is nth term of given series, and this n is varies from 1 to 10, right? This is our summation. If you write like this, it is very easy for you. First, you have to recognize what is a given series. Given series follows a particular pattern. What is that pattern? You have to recognize. According to the pattern, you can find out the nth term. If the nth term is taken under the summation, that is a sum of the series. Okay, that is given as alpha minus 220 beta, right? Now you can simplify this expansion. Sigma as it is, n is equals to 1 to 10. We can expand it 1 minus 2n whole square, you can write 4n square, right? Under 2n minus 1 is equals to alpha minus 220 beta. Clear? You have to concentrate majorly what is that pattern. That is important in this question. 1 plus sigma 1 minus 4n square, 2n whole square is 4n square, not 4n whole square, right? 4n square into 2n is 8n cube minus into minus plus 4n square is alpha minus 220 beta, right? Now this is n is varies from 1 to 10. Now this one I'm removing this is, right? Now you can come to the expansion of these 3 sigmas. What is the expansion of this is 1 plus sigma. First term is 1, where 1 is varies from 1 to 10, right? Minus means what? The sigma is varies from 1 to 10. Minus 8 times of sigma n cube plus 4 times of sigma n squared. This is expansion of these three terms is alpha minus 220 beta, right? This is we can use at the end also after calculation. This is now we can come to the sigma 1. What is sigma 1? Sigma 1 is n up to n terms, but here up to 10 terms. That's why sigma 1 is 10, right? This one is additionally 1 plus sigma 1 is 10 minus 8. Already I given to you sigma n cube. Sigma n cube is n square of n plus 1 whole square by 4. In place of n we have to write 10. Right? In place of n 10 if you write, this is 10 square. 10 plus 1 11 square by 4. Right? Next. Plus 4 times of sigma n square what I given? N of n plus 1 of n plus 1 by 6. Already all these are used in the previous questions, right? In place of n we can write 10. 10 into 11 into 2 tens to 20 plus 1 21 by 6. Okay, is equals to, I will use that is at the end alpha minus 2 beta. Only I am taking this simplification. Okay, right. For easiness purpose 1 plus 10 11 we can write plus among these two terms what is common? 4 cancel, 4 2's, here 2 2's, 2 3's, 3 7's, right? Now next, minus 2 times of 10 square into 11 square plus 2 times of 10 into 11 into 7, right? 11 minus, among these two which are common? 2 is common, I am taking the 2 under 10, 11. Here what is left out? 2 into 10 into 11 is taken out. What is left over? 10 into 11 is left over and with minus. Because I have taken minus is common. Minus or minus plus. Here what is left over? 2, 10, 11 taken as 7 is left over, right? Now 11 minus 2 into 11, 20. 2, 22 into 10, 220. Of 10 into 11 is 110 minus 7, right? 11 minus 220. 110 minus 7 is 103. Now compare with this one now. In place of alpha what is there? In place of alpha 11 and beta 103. Right? So we want the alpha and beta. What are the alpha beta values? 11 and 103. Which option? It is clearly second option, right? It's a very simple, but you have to concentrate what is a pattern follows, what is general term, then what are the summation of squares of natural numbers, cubes of natural numbers and so on. Clear? Right. Look at the sixth one. What is asking? The value of 0.16 whole power log of 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 3 cube and so on. He is asking one of the value. For that what you have to think? You know, in this logarithm, under the logarithm there is one of the summation. That is what? 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 3 cube up to infinity. What is that series? Yes, exactly. That is clearly GP series up to infinity. What is sum of infinity and GP are given already? What is that? A by 1 minus R. We can find out this summation first. A is 1 by 3. 1 minus R is also 1 by 3. You know 1 by 3 square by 1 by 3 is clearly 1 by 3. So 1 minus 1 by 3 can use 1 by 3 upon 1 minus 1 by 3 is a 2 by 3. 1 by 3 by 2 by 3 is clearly 1 by 2. Under the logarithm there is summation. That one I did first, right? And logarithm under the base. What is the base of the logarithm? 2.5. And the total power with the number 0.16. We can simplify those two also. First 0.16 I am taking simplification like this. 0.16 shall I write 16 by 100. You know very well after the decimal there are the two digits. You can divide it by 100. Then decimal digit will be removed. Right? Now 4 cancel 4 4's 425's. 4 by 25 shall I write 2 by 5 whole square? Right? 2 by 5 whole square. Right? This is for 0.16. and 2.5 also there. 2.5 we can rewrite 2.25 by 10. Okay, after decimal only one digit divided by 10, then decimal will be eliminated. 5 5s, 5 2s. Therefore, now question becomes 0.16. I'm writing 2 by 5 whole square, right? Of logarithm of what is the this is summation is 1 by 2. What is the base? 5 by 2, right? Here base is 5 by 2, but here 2 by 5 is there. 2 by 5, shall I rewrite 5 by 2 whole square? 2 by 5 whole square you can rewrite 5 by 2 whole square. That is 5 by 2 whole power minus 2 we can get. 2 by 5 whole square you can write. If you take in reverse, 2 by 5 becomes 5 by 2 whole power minus 1. Minus 1 with 2 is minus 2 of log 1 by 2 to the base 5 by 2. Again in next step, 5 by 2, okay. 1 by 2 we can write 2 power minus 1. Minus 2 log 2 power minus 1 is log 4. You know n log x we can write log x power n. Those are the logarithmic applications. Okay, that's why this becomes log of 4 to the base 5 by 2. You know what you can observe that? This is clearly in the form of one of the properties there in logarithm, that is a power of log m to the base a is m. This property are using here. In place of m, what is there? 4. These two are equal. Clear? This is only required value of the given sum. That's it. Just you have to concentrate simplification. First, in sum of the infinite terms in GP I used, and also I used the 0.16 and the 2.5 simplification. At the end, I use the logarithmic application. That's it. Okay. Now come to the next question. 7. What is given here? You can look at one by one. Sentence by sentence you have to read. First sentence is what? In a GP, sum of second, third, fourth terms is 3. In a GP, second, third, fourth terms is 3. You know what is nth term in GP? N is a r power n minus 1. An we can write, Tn we can write, whatever may be. So he is given that An is formula, given that a2 plus a3 plus a4 is a 3. a2 according to that formula ar plus a3 ar square. An r power n minus 1 is a reduced from the power of r, right? ar square. Next a4 is ar cube is a 3. From among these 3, shall I take ar is common? Yes, we can take the common. It is a 1 plus r square is a 3 left over. This is taken as equation 1. First sentence is over, right? What about second sentence? And that of 6th, 7th, 8th terms is 243. The same GP series 6th, 7th, 8th term summation is given as 243. Means what? A6, A7, A8 is a 243. A6 means AR power 5. This is AR power 6 plus AR power 7 is a 243. Among all these, we can take AR power 5 is common. Now, what is left over here? Yes, 1 plus R square is left over with is equals to 43. This is taken as equation 2, right? Now, what is the next sentence we want? Then we have to find out S50. S50 means sum of 50 terms of GP we want. Sum of first 50 terms of GP we want. For that, we have to use a sum of n terms formula. So, to find out S50, we need the A and R values. We can collect the A and R values by the equation 1 and 2. 2 by 1 I am taking first. 2 by 1 if you take 1 plus R square cancel, A cancel, R power 5 by R is R power 4. Is 243 we can write 3 power 4. 3 power R power 4 here 4 243 by 3 also 81. 243 by 3 is 81. 81 we can add 3 power 4, right? Now R is a 3. Is it clear now? By taking the division of 2 and 1. R power 4 is the left side. Right side 243 by 3 is 81. 81 we can write 3 power 4. From this R value got the 3. If R is 3, what about A? Substitute in 1. A, we don't know. R is 3. Here 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus here R square is 9. 4 plus 9, 13 is equals to 3. 13, 3, 3 cancel. A is a 1 by 13. Okay. You know A value 1 by 13 and R value 3. What we want? S50. For that, you know, Sn formula you have to recollect. That is A into R power n minus 1 by R minus 1. Repeatedly I am telling to you. So what is that? You can watch those lectures. You can understand this is easily because all these I have given in the previous lectures. Right. In place of n we want 50. S50 we want. Into A is a 1 by 13 into R 3 power 50 with minus 1 by 3 minus 1 2, right? Now this is a 3 power 50 with minus 1 by 13 to 26. This is only our S50 according to the given question, right? According to the options, which option is correct one? It is clearly third option, right? So these are the very simple questions. Just you have to concentrate. Both of them are mostly depends on GP series. Clear? Right. Look at the question number 8. He is given that clearly. Very simple question, but there are the more sentences. So you can read the sentence by sentence. What is the first sentence? If A1, A2, A3 up to AN and B1, B2, B3 up to BN are two APs. There are two APs. A1, A2, A3 up to AN is one AP and another one is B1, B2, B3 up to BN. Like that two APs are there and with common difference second is 2 more than that of first. Means in the two APs common difference of second AP is 2 more than that first AP. Suppose if you take the common difference of first AP is a D, common difference, then second AP capital D will be 2 plus 2, sorry D plus 2. What is the meaning of more 2 means additional 2. So if you choose the D is a common difference of AP set A1, A2, A3, then what is the common difference of B set B1, B2, B3? Common difference is capital D. Suppose if you assume that capital D, according to the given statement, that is a 2 is more than that of the first AP. What is the first AP common difference are taken as 2. More means additionally 2 extra than the second AP. That is clear? Now you know what are the two series, what are its common difference, you know that clearly. Now can come to the next sentence. And B100 is given as A70. Means what? In the second AP 100th term is equals to first AP 70th term. Similarly A100 is 100th term of first AP is a minus 399. 40th term of second AP is first AP is minus 159. Then the value of this B1 is asking. You know, according to the first I am using these two statements. Finally for finding the B1 I am using that. So what is the first one? A100. A100 is a minus 399. Right? A100 means what? A plus 99D. In place of A there is A1. A1 plus 99D is a minus 399 as a equation 1 we can take. And A40. A40 is how much? A40 is minus 159. A40 we can write A1 plus 39D is a minus 159. Yes. By using these two equations, we can find out unknown values A1 and D. A1 and D. Solve these two. I am taking the 1 minus 2. From equation 1 and 2, we have to collect the A1 and D values. By the subtraction A1 cancel. 39D minus, sorry 99D minus 39D is a 60D. Is the left side, right side. Minus 399 minus 150, 990, 9 minus 1, 4, that is 240. Right? With the minus. Because here minus 399 is higher value than the 159. Therefore, D is a clearly 0 cancel, 6 fours with the minus 4. D we got the minus 4. That is a common difference of first AP. Therefore, what is common difference of second AP capital D is D plus 2, that is a minus 4 plus 2 is a minus 2 we have. And D is minus 4. You can substitute either 1 or 2. But for our convenience, better I am substituting 1. We can find out D value. Okay. D value got, we can find out A value. Substitute here. A1 plus 99 into minus 4 is equals to minus 399. 1 minus here 396 we can get is equals to minus 399. So A1 is a minus 399 plus 396 is a minus 3. A1 we got the minus 3 and capital D we got the minus 2. Now what we have one more equation. B100 is equals to A70. Now we can use a B100 is equals to A70, right? B100 means for second series. First term is B1, common difference is capital D. That is a B1 plus 100 minus 1, 99 into capital D is equals to A70. That is A1 plus 69 into small d. Okay, what are the given series? What are the A1, B, D1, D, A1, capital D, small d, how to replace here? B1 plus 99, capital D is we have minus 2, A1 is a minus 3, plus 69, D is a minus 4. Right, this is a B1 minus 198 here, minus 3 minus 4 9 36 63, 4 6 24 3 27, right? This B1 minus 198 is equals to minus 274. B1 is equals to minus 274 minus 198. Okay, 12 minus 7 here. 266 here. 4 9s 36, 6 3, 4 6 20, 27 correct only. S minus minus, both of them are same sign. We can add both of them. That is minus 279, right? 279 with the plus 19 minus 198. It's clear calculation, but be care. 6, both are same signs, so we should add. 6 plus 3, 9, 7, 279. 279 minus 198, minus becomes plus 198, right? Now minus 279 plus 198 is 9 minus 1, 8, 1, 17 minus 9, 8 with the minus, that's it. What is the B1 value is minus 81. That is a which option? Third option. We want the B1 only, right? This is a two types of series are given. What is the given statement? You have to read carefully, then we can understand the question easily. Question is easy, but there are the more applications. Clear? Right. Question number 9, first sentence. This is 21 by 2. For this solution, we can read the what is first sentence. 5 numbers are in AP whose sum is 25 and the product is 2520. There are 5 numbers in AP series whose sum is given and product is given. For our convenience, how can you select the 3 numbers, 5 numbers, 4 numbers, 6 numbers in AP? For easy calculation purpose, I explained in that previous lectures. You can watch them. Here, 5 terms. Once again, I am writing. How can you take the 5 terms in AP? That is when we can take like this. Those A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 2D. Like this. We can choose the 5 numbers which are in AP for easy calculation purpose. And what is the first one? Whose sum is given as 25. What is sum of among all these? Minus 2D, 2D cancelled. Minus D plus D cancel A. Sum of these 5 terms is clearly 5A. Is given as 25, right? From this A value is clearly 5, right? And also what is given? Product. Product of these 5. But taking the product of these, a minus 2d into a plus 2d is a square minus 4d square, right? Into a minus d into a plus d, that is a square minus d square into this a is additionally, that also you have to write. You can take product of those 5 terms is like this, is given that 2520, right? You know already a value, a is 5, you can substitute here, 5 square 25 minus 4d square is equal into a square 25 minus d square is a is 5, a is a 2520, right? You know 2520, okay, 5 cancelling this one, 5 5s 0 4. Okay, what is left over? Right side 504 is left over. Left side we can make the expansion, we can take the expansion. 25 into 25, 625 minus 25 into d square with the minus 25 d square. Here minus 4 into 25 minus 100 d square. Minus 25 minus 100 minus 125 d square, right? Then minus 4d square minus d square is plus d power 4 is a 504, right? Now we can take the factorization to find out d value. So this is I'm rewriting here, 4d power 4 into minus 125 d square plus, you know here 625 with 504. 625 with 504 is 121 is equals to 0. 625 minus 504 how much? 121. Now we can easily factorizing it. 4 121s we have to use, and 4 plus 121 is 125. Therefore this is clearly 4d square minus 4 d power 4, 4d square minus 121d square plus 121 is equals to 0. You know, can you take the factorization of quadratic expression? Here quadratic expression in terms of d square. For quadratic equation in terms of d square, just you have to concentrate what is factorization. We can now take the 4d square is common from first to 2. Here d square minus 1. From next to we can take 121 is common. D square minus 1 is equals to 0. Next, from this one d square is a 1 of the term and factors, and d square is 121 by 4 you can get. What is d? From the d square is 1, d is a plus or minus 1. D square is 121 by 4, d is a plus or minus 11 by 2. You know we got the d values are 4, a value is only 1 value. Now which value you have to choose the d value? To get the idea about that one, you can read the next sentence. What is next sentence? If one of these 5 numbers is given as minus 1 by 2. One of these 5 numbers is given as minus 1 by 2. For which value of d we can get the minus 1 by 2? I verified it already. D value is 11 by 2. One of the value a minus d. A is how much? 5. 5 minus 11 by 2. 2 5 is 10. 10 minus 11 is minus 1 by 2. Yes. So d value 11 by 2. For value of d 11 by 2, one of the 5 numbers is minus 1 by 2. Means what? Therefore d is conclude that 11 by 2. Right? D is 100% here, 11 by 2. Okay, we got the d value. Finally, what is asking? Then the greatest among them. In among these 5, which is greatest? Yes, it is clearly a plus 2d is a greatest. We have to find out that value. That's it. Okay, therefore greatest among them is a plus 2d. That is 5 plus 2d. D is 11 by 2. 2d is 11. 5 plus 11 is 16. This is only our required result, greatest among them. According to the options, which option is correct one? It is clearly third option. Is it clear? So it's very simple. We have to choose the 5 terms for easy calculation purpose in AP like this, right? Look at the question number 10. This question depends upon the AMs and GMs. What are the AMs and GMs? Just you can recollect what I given in previous lectures. That is I'm writing here. Suppose there are A and B. In between A and B, there are A1, A2, A3, up A4, up to AN. AMs are inserted between A and B. A1 to AN are N AMs inserted between A and B. First term already A. If to find out the remaining terms, we need the D. For that we have to take D is B minus A by N plus 1. This is one of the tip to find out the D common difference when N names are inserted between A and B. Clear? Now same way in case of this is A. In case of GMs, A and B, there are the N GMs G1, G2, G3, etc. Gn inserted between A and B. For GMs, what we need? Common ratio. Therefore, the common ratio R we can correct B by A whole power 1 by N plus 1. Just we have to use these tips for this question. Clear? So, there are the NANs inserted between A and B. We can find out the common difference. If there are NGMs inserted between the A and B, we can find out common ratio. So, you can use these two here. We can see the question. Number 10. What is given here? M AMs and 3 GMs are inserted between 3 and 243. Between 2 A and B, in place of A, what is given? A is given as 3 and B is given as 243. Okay. Between the 3 and 243, A and B, how many AMs are inserted? M AMs means that here N is given as M according to this tip. From this you can find out the D. D is B minus A by N plus 1 plus we can add M plus 1. Is a B minus A. 243 minus 1 is 240. 240 by M plus 1. This is common difference we have in terms of M. Then what is next sentence? And how many GMs are inserted? 3 GMs are inserted. For GM, what is the common ratio? B by whole power N plus 1. Therefore, for GMs, N is 3. Therefore, R is B by A, that is 243 by A is 3. Overall power B by whole power 1 by N plus 1. And is how much? 3. 3 plus 1 is 4, 1 by 4. 243 by 3 is 81 power 1 by 4. Right? 81 we can add 3 power 4 whole power 1 by 4. So from this you know that clearly R we got the 4 or R we can get the R is 3 not 4. Right? R is a 3. R value is a 3. Right. A value, D value for the AMs, A value, D, R value for the GMs. Now what is next sentence? We can read the sentence by sentence, that's fine. Till here okay. And what is given next? Such that second GM is equals to fourth AM. Second GM means we can observe that this DPC, this second GM means what? G1 we want. This is A, this is AR square, GMs. What is second GM means what? We need the G2 we want. Second GM means G2 we want. G2 is equals to, not given that G2 is equals to fourth AM. What is the fourth AM? F4. Okay. You can observe that G2 is clearly 1, 2, 3, third term of GM. That is AR square. Is equals to A4. A4 means what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth term of AP. What is fifth term of AP? A plus 4D, right? AR square is equals A plus 4D. A value, R value. A value 3. R is also 3. 3 square 9 is equals to 3 plus 4 into D. D is 240 by M plus 1. From this you can find out M value finally. Right? Now calculation how can you take? 3 9s 27 is equals to 3 plus 4 times of 240 by M plus 1. Right? Now if you take 3 this side, 27 minus 3 is 24 is equals to 4 times of 240 by M plus 1. Right? Again 4, 6 cancel. 6 times of m plus 1 is equals to 240. Again 6 cancel into 40, 40 times, right? Now what is our required m is 40 minus 1 is 39. This is only our required value of m. This is given in the numerically valued based question pattern. In that one of the maybe September or January, I didn't mention that one, but it is one of the previous JMS 2020. So it's very simple question. Just you have to concentrate here majorly. What are the AMs, GMs? All those I did in those lectures. Okay. If you know those, then only this one you can follow easily. Again, for your understanding purpose, I am referring once again, right? So look at the question number 11. What is given here? If the 10th term of an AP is 120, 1 by 20, sorry. If the 10th term of an AP is 1 by 20 and the 20th term is 1 by 10, means what is given in AP? T10 is given as 1 by 20 and T20 is given as 1 by 10. We can use either T letter or A letter, that is doesn't matter, you know very well. T20 is a 1 by 10. You know T10, T20 are given. Then what is asking? Sum of its first 200 terms. Means what S200 is asking in case of AP series. From these two equations, what you can do? T10 means what? A plus 90 is a 1 by 20. 1 by 20. And T20 he has taken as 1. T20 is y plus 19D is 1 by 10. Clear? You know what is nth term in AP. Now from these two equations you can calculate A and D values. How can you calculate A and D values? Just you can take subtraction first. 1 minus 2 if you take, A cancel, 9 minus 19 is minus 10D. 1 by 20 minus 1 by 10 is right side, right? Now 1 by 20 minus 1 by 10 is 20 LCM, 20 ones, 10 twos, right? Minus 1 by 20. Minus 10D is equal minus 1 by 20. What is the D? D is clearly 1 by 200. Clear? You got the D value. We can substitute D value either 1 or 2. We can find out A value. I am substituting in 1 better. That is A plus 9 by 200 it comes is equals to 1 by 20, right? Now it is A is equals to 1 by 20 with minus 9 by 200 is clearly 200 is LCM, 20 tens, 10 minus 9 is 1, 1 by 200. You got the A is also 1 by 200. A, D values are 1 by 200. Now what we want? S 200. You know Sn formula. I am doing here. What is Sn in case of the AP series? S n by 2 of 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Right? In place of n we want 200. Because we want which term? First 200 terms. In place of n replace the 200, what happened? 200 here is equals to 200 by 2 is 100 into 2A. A is how much? 1 by 200. 2 by 200 will come. Plus 9 minus 1. 200 minus 1. 199 into D 1 by 200. Means what here? 199 by 200. Here also 200, right? Don't cancel 2 here. 200 we can take as this. 2 by 200, 199, 200. 100 times of what is LCM here? 200 is LCM. Here 2 plus 199 is 201. Clear? You know 200 cancel in 200 2 times, that is 201 by 2 is a leftover. 201 divided by 2 means what? 100.5. 0.5 you can write off because given options like this. What is S 200 is 100 and off. That is clearly second option. Okay, it's clear. So very simple. We have to use a major here. What that? Nth term in AP. Right? Now come to the next question. Shall I? See the next question. It's a very, very important, easy method I am doing. Two methods are there. Easiest method I am doing. Okay, what is the question? We can read first. Number of terms common to APs. Two AP series are given. We have to find out number of common terms are what. So number of common terms we have to find out. We can recognize one point here. If take any two AP series, if such that there are some common terms, the series which is formed by the common terms also form in AP series. That is one of the point we have to recognize. That point clearly. The series formed by the common terms of two APs is also formed in AP. That is one of the point we have to recognize here. That's why you have to find out at least two common terms among two series. First we can observe that series 1, 3, 7, 11. You know what is common difference here? 4. Next number can you guess? Yes, 15. And so on. What is the last number is there? 407. If you add like this, 15 plus 3, 18. 18 plus 3, 21. 3 plus 4 is common. Sorry. Common difference 4. 3, 7, 11, 15. Next 4, 19. 19 plus 4, 23. Like this, if you do somewhere else, you can get the 51. Then last term, what is your 407? 407 means some up to 407, so that we can write as it is like this. Okay. Same way, if you observe that second series, this is series 1. Series 2, 2, 9, 16. What is its common difference? 7. 16 minus 9 is 7. We can add the 7 here. 16 plus 7 is 23. 23 plus 7 is 30. 30 plus 7 is 37. 37 plus 7 is 44. 44 plus 7 is 51. And so on. You know, among these two series, there are two continuous common terms are what? 23 and 51. Therefore, the common terms series is what we can write? 23, 51. What is the difference of 51 and 23? Is 28. Common difference must be 28. I said to you, if you follow like that, one more term also you can get, that is must be 79. No need to write all terms. Okay, I said what I said. Just if you take the common term series is a series of two APs is also form a AP series. You know, two. That's why two common terms are enough. No, this is an AP series. What is the AP series is not. What is the series is not asked. What is asking? Number of terms, number of common terms are what he is asking. For that, what you have to do? What is the common difference here? 28. Among these two series, what is the last term? Here 407, here 7, which is least 407. Further 407, you can get the any term. Here also somewhere else below 709, there is a 400. That's why you have to change number of terms. Just you have to remember this tip. Number of terms, common terms, can we get step function of 407 by 28. What I did here, among these two APs, what is the least nth term of the APs? That is divided by common difference of the common terms of the given two APs, right? How much we can get by observing this is, we can get the 14 point something. This is called a step function. Under step function, what is the decimal point will be eliminated. So mod of step of 14 point of something is 14 only. This is indicates number of terms, common terms among the two APs. Okay, this is one of the method. One more method is there by taking the nth term of both of them. There are more steps for that one, and also there is chance to get the confusion. I am not doing that one. It's simple. Just you have to take at least two common terms. What is common difference? That is divided, that one divided with the which is the least among the two APs last term. From that we can collect easily number of common terms of the given two APs. Is it clear now? These are the various questions I did all models. I did summations, products, APs, GPs, AMs, GMs, etc. These are given in 2020 September as well as January batch on the topic sequences series. I hope so you followed very well. If you make sure if you enjoy this video, please like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to add your comments. What are maybe your doubts? Put a note. Definitely put a comment. Definitely I will rectify your doubts. This is the one of the most compulsory question will come from this one in J mains point of view. Okay, see you in next video. Till then, keep work hard with the practice without wasting the time. Clear? Okay, see you. Bye bye.